Poof! I arrived. Here we go. This is Dennis Aloia, coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia again with my show called Keeping It Real. I love that opening because I do magic professionally and have been doing it for many, many years. But I won't talk to you about my experiences tonight. I'm going to share some other experiences with two of my terrific guests that are planned. In fact, one of them is here right now. This lady next to me, her name is Spacey Christina Warren, right?
Wellman.
I was close. Nice to meet you, Miss Warren.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
See, I got a memory problem. You know, I'm over 50.
Well, the joke for that is it's a well man,
Uh-huh.
but not a man. And then, of course, I have to check just to be sure I'm still not a man.
I don't have a comeback for that, so we'll continue. We've got a live studio audience tonight. Perhaps you can hear him in the background. Anyway, we're going to have a great show, a fun show. Christina is such an interesting person. You do so many things, and but before we get into what you're all about and your passions in life, today was a very sad day because I think the greatest entertainer ever passed away, Robin Williams. He could do it all, comedy, drama, you name it. But the man had a lot of demons. And Christina was kind enough to bring in a quote that Robin Williams had uttered at one point. And I'd like you to read that quote, if you don't mind, Christina.
This is from the movie Patch Adams, and he's speaking as the physician. You treat a disease, you win, you lose. You treat a person, I guarantee you will win, no matter what the outcome.
Profound. We're going to miss him. His comedy was priceless, and passing of a great entertainer, without a doubt. Maybe the greatest one of my generation. Anyway, I called you Christina, but everybody calls you Spacey.
Spacey.
How did you get the name?
My ex used to call me that a lot, and I was...
Is that why he's your ex?
Yeah, I said, whatever, I'm going to take that money, I'm going to make some money with it.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so far it's working.
It's working, yeah.
Now, I know you've got a day job, which is very interesting. Why don't you tell our viewers what you do by day?
I work with a blind lady, and she works for the federal government in human resources training. And she does a lot of work with employees with disabilities who need to learn how to use special equipment.
That's pretty cool. And by night, you suddenly were overcome with this humorous emotion that you just had to let burst forth and become a comedian. And how's that career going?
I'm really loving it. I so often feel called into places where I meet people, fantastic people, and it's wonderful to be on stage, to see people happy, to see people laughing, and just like Robin always said, Robin Williams, that's the healing part.
Yeah, it is.
Of the comedy.
It's comedy is absolutely therapeutic. I do comedy magic, and I can tell you firsthand, it's wonderful making an audience laugh, and especially when they're a challenged audience. I've done shows for kids that have special needs that are sometimes unreachable, but I reach them through the magic and the comedy. The senior citizen market is a big part of my business. I find that very rewarding. Give them a few laughs because it's amazing. A lot of folks don't get too many visitors in those homes, and that's kind of sad. So I come in and I bring something new to it. You also do other stuff like website designing, other things that are kind of creative, right?
Yeah, I started after 9/11 making business cards for people who had been somehow unemployed. Mm-hmm. And I continued to do that, and it started to grow. I have a web server now, and I most of my clients are nonprofit clients, and I really enjoy it very much.
Great. You have a little friend with you today, or this evening. I'd like you to introduce your friend, if you don't mind.
This is Adam Ginsberg. The real Adam Ginsberg is actually a motivational speaker.
I've heard that name.
Yeah, I met him at the World Congress Center, and he was doing a thing about selling stuff on eBay. Well, now he's increased his business by selling stuff on Amazon as well. It's very cool.
So is that a proper representation of the live Adam Ginsberg?
No. Every time I see him, I've been to several of his workshops, he takes the one that I have with me. He actually has really short hair.
Oh, he does.
But this is the shirts that I make for his dolls.
Cool.
They are representative of the Robert Graham shirts that usually cost about $300 a piece.
Oh, I've got 7 or 8 of those.
Oh, of course you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you've got some other little characters here to go along with Mr. Ginsburg. Who are these fellows?
These are just random puppets, the animals. And one of the things that I like to do whenever I see people, children that are homeless, like in a hotel or something, I want them to have their own house. Yeah.
It's a house? I thought that was a pick your nose puppet. That's no, that's what struck me. I don't know. I thought that was an original. But okay, keep going.
And then I have extra brains for people that are as spacey as I am.
Now, wait a minute. That ranks right up there. We just threw one to our one and only guest out there in the audience. Anything for free, right, Gary?
You put this in a bowl of water and it grows and you'll have a big brain.
No, wait a minute. We're on to something here. So this is called It's the Growing Brain. This could be an intro to a show that my son does, Dr. Demento or one of those names. What's the name of it?
Rocky Horror Pictures.
Rocky Horror Pictures. Right now I can't remember the name of the show, but he's an out-of-control spacey kind of guy from the future.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Have you seen that show? Well, maybe he'd use his little brain in one of his bits.
Yeah.
And this is right up there with the Pet Rock.
I sell them on eBay.
You
Absolutely.
do?
Yes.
How much are these?
I don't remember, but they're very cheap.
That's because you need a bigger brain.
That's right. I didn't put mine in the water bottle yet.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to add water. Otherwise, it'll stay this size, folks.
Yes.
Well, look, we may just pick up this item and get us an 800 number, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, we'll, do some video, right, Al?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be here at 3 in the morning, right? This will be like the biggest infomercial ever for these growing brains. I promise I'm going to try real hard to remember the name of that show before this is over. Mike, if you're listening or watching out there, would you please text me the name of the show? We got live chat here. You know who I mean. The out-of-control crazy character. All right, we'll pick it up after the break. Boy, wow, time flies. Are you having fun yet?
I am.
Isn't this cool?
Yes, it's awesome.
We're reaching millions.
Yeah.
Millions, potentially. A few for sure.
Oh, no, I'm nervous.
Now you're nervous. Don't let the camera fright get to you. I love your smile. You're such a vibrant person.
Thank you.
The world needs more like you.
Well, if somebody else can smile, it's worth it.
It is. We're back to the old laughter thing. Now, you've got a bunch of notes there. What did you write?
Oh,
or is that
these are
personal information I shouldn't know about?
No, I wrote the quote in my book, and
Yeah.
I carried the book with me to the open mic at Jerry Farber's side door when we had the open mic at
Right.
9:30, and one of your guys on one of your shows is involved with that as well.
Oh,
I have-
Dan Glazer
Yeah.
from Comics on Parole.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to write down my jokes because I'm so spacey.
If it wasn't for this station, Dan would be anonymous. He's got a show on our network called Comics on Parole, and in all fairness to Dan, it's a great show. He interviews a lot of interesting comics, and he's very good at what he does, and only because he took training from me, but that's another story.
I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well, wow, time flies and we're having fun. Tell us about what's coming up for you in the near future where people can see your comic genius take over from the stage.
Genius. Yeah, well, I'm just doing the open mic. I did go for an audition for the Mike Bend show. I've been on the Jordan Jackson show a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
I was on a talk show for a lady that does a show called Endless Voices, and she talks a lot. But I just did that. That was a one-time thing. But I'm excited about open mics. Open mics have a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that. I do that at several different places. One of the things that I really like a lot, though, is going to the halfway houses and the shelters and being able to provide comedy in a living room setting so that these people who are not really able to get out can laugh too.
That's great. I just remembered the name of my son's show. Professor Gravitron.
That sounds awesome.
Look it up. Go to
Yeah.
AmericanHeartsRadio.com, and at the top of the home page, punch in the little TV square and go to Professor Gravitron. You will not believe what he has turned into. In fact, the first time I saw that show, I said I want a DNA test. I didn't believe he was part of me. That's nowhere in this body and mind, but that's Mike. You know, Mike is a very creative guy, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be sitting here today doing this show, because he has put this whole thing together. The radio, the TV thing. It's been a lot of fun, and continues to be a lot of fun.
Hi, Mike. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're doing a great job out there, Mike. And I get to interview cool people like you, and talk to other kinds of people that I would never have otherwise had an opportunity to meet and chat with.
Thank
so
you.
It's a blessing.
Thank you. Thank
Will
you
you
very
come
much.
back sometime?
I sure will.
Okay.
I'm writing a book, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, good. Somebody's phone is going off.
It's not mine.
That was probably Professor Gravitron trying to call me, wondering where I got Dr.
that's it.
Demento from.
That's what that is.
Hello?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take a short commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to have another guest for you, Mr. Gary Caston, who's a very interesting character. And stand by, folks. Don't go away. Be sure to watch this important, very important commercial message. See you in a minute.
Are you looking for a great night out? Are you in the Atlanta, Georgia area? Are you looking to check out some live, awesome music during the week? They have keynote, poker tournaments, horseshoes, and special events. It's all at the Moon Shadow Tavern. That's at 3976 Lawrenceville Highway in Tucker, Georgia. That's the Moon Shadow Tavern. Give them a call, 770-674-2133. Check out their selection of great food, friendly service. Visit their website at msttucker.com. That's www.msttucker.com. Moon Shadow Tavern is a proud sponsor of the Chris Massey Web TV music show on www.americanheartsradio.com. Make sure you told them that American Hearts Radio sent you. Visit their website, check out their great selection of food, appetizers, wings, burgers, sandwiches and wraps, steaks and chicken, salads and sides. Also their drink specials. Live music during the week. Check them out. Give them a call, 770-674-2133.
My sisters and I grew up in a funeral home. We've had paranormal experiences all our lives. Many of the souls we encounter are spirits who have lost their way. My sisters and I are dedicated to helping them cross over and get home, but we can't always do it alone. When we need help, we call the Fixer. The Fixer is our go-between. He summons Cross, our spirit guide and protector. We're the Ghost Girls, and people are dying to meet us.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Spacey was a terrific guest, and I hope we have her back real soon. I'm going to work real hard to try to sell these growing brain little things here. I'll put them in water and let you know how it goes. And I really believe, out of everything that she brought, the Pick Your Nose Puppet is going to be a hit. But I'll let you know. I'll keep the numbers for you. Anyway, my next guest is Mr. Gary Caston. Gary is a wide-ranging, wide-ranging song and dance man.
Song and dance man forever.
Yes, forever.
Forever and a day.
Actually performed on Broadway,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Actually on Broadway. During what
Playboy
years?
Club,
The
New York Playboy Club.
Yeah.
1971, long time ago.
Wow, you got some chops, though. You've been in the big time.
Yep, I always said my career was backwards.
Well, here you are.
I got to
mean,
go all,
you
to all the
landed here
cool
on my
places,
show.
and now I'm here.
You hadn't hit bottom yet, Gary, but you're damn close.
We're climbing our way back. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Actually, me and you and some other folks are going to be involved in doing a series of shows.
Yes.
In Highlands, North Carolina, starting October 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and a matinee on the 24th.
At the Highlands Theater in
Yes.
Highlands, North Carolina.
Let all of our people know about
Yes.
the details.
The
of this.
Senior
Hold that
Moments
up.
Show, yes.
Yeah,
We're
Senior
really
Moments.
good at what we do. We just don't remember what it is.
That's right. And how many players are going to be in there?
We'll
and
have
what it's going to be
15 people. It's rumored that Elvis will be in the building.
Wow.
Yes. We have a magician, too. Dennis.
I think I know
Aloia.
him.
Yeah.
It rings a bell.
Yeah, it's him. It's this guy. That's right. Flowers and stuff will just appear.
So how many numbers are you going to do when we're
More than
performing?
I should.
More
No.
than you should.
No, this is a senior group. Everyone over the age of 55.
Yeah.
Oldest 81, Nancy
Wow.
Long, Miss Senior Georgia 2010. Sherilyn Paris is our fearless leader. Her mother and daughter all have danced through their whole lives, and she still continues to do that. A very beautiful lady and very talented. And so the Paris dancers and the Second Act Performing Company will be doing the show at the Highlands Theater in Highlands, North Carolina.
And I guess folks can go to their website to get ticket information.
Absolutely. Yep.
And the show will be at 8 o'clock on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yep.
And then a 2 o'clock matinee on Sunday.
Yes.
And that would be September 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th.
Exactly right here.
Good. I'll
Expand
grow
your
the
brain.
brain in the meantime. Yeah. This would probably be a big hit among the seniors.
I'm telling you what. I'm going to put mine in Scotch.
You put yours in Scotch, and I'll try bourbon in this one and see where we come out. Oh, my gosh, that's too funny. What other kind of happenings are you involved with besides the singing and the dancing? And do you have any other shows planned besides the North Carolina show?
We'll be doing the Henry County Performing Arts Center September 13th and 14th.
That's here in Georgia,
Yes.
south of Atlanta.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. We just finished doing a wonderful show in Nashville, Tennessee for 4 groups of Navy veterans who all served on the SS Wainwright, which is a battleship.
Oh.
And there were like 100 people there from 4 different wars.
Wow.
And we did
cool.
a patriotic and entertaining show for them.
Hmm.
It was very well received, and we'll be doing that again for them in Savannah for their next gathering.
When will that be?
I'm not really sure, but it'll probably be sometime in September, October.
Next year.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm a Navy veteran.
I did not know that.
Yes,
my father's a Navy veteran.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was in during the Cuban Missile Crisis. Remember that? No, you're too young.
No,
That
I'm
was
not too young.
1962.
Yeah, really.
And you know what?
I was 12.
Because they knew I was an active duty Navy serviceman, Castro never got any further north than Miami.
Perfect.
So we held him at bay.
Yes.
That went absolutely nowhere. So I was trying to pin a medal on myself. Okay, let's go on to some other fun things. I understand that you would like to do a little song and dance.
I would
for
love
us.
to do. Well, the thing that I love about what we do is
Yeah.
I've been doing this a long time. You've been doing this a long
Yeah.
time. The people that I work with, some of them have done it their whole lives. Sherilyn, you, me. Well, you have
Right.
other. You've been a police officer, I understand, in the past.
Did a lot of things. Yeah.
And
Some I want to admit to.
some of the people that are with us, the lady who's 81 started to tap dance when she was 72.
Really?
So this is not something that they've done their whole lives, but it's something that they love and have always aspired to.
Yeah.
So it lets you know that everything old is new again.
I think that's a cue. Everything old is
Ta-da,
new
ta-da.
again.
I haven't done musical comedy my
Doesn't
whole
it?
life for nothing.
That has a special ring to it.
It does.
Everything old is new again.
It is.
You know, that should be a song.
Song by Peter Allen.
And maybe a
Yes.
dance.
And a musical called The Boy from Oz.
The Boy
Yes.
from Oz.
Yes.
Why don't you expand upon that? Everything
We're going
old
to
is new
expand our
again.
brains, and
I'll
we're
get
going
out of
to
your
go
way.
there. Yes.
I'll disappear for just a moment.
I'll get you a case.
Where am I? Who am I? Why am I? All right, the band is very small. They're in the back, but there's a lot of them. When trumpets were mellow and every gal only had one fellow, no need to remember when, 'cause everything old is new again. Dancing at Long Island jazz age parties, waiter, bring us some more Bacardis. We'll order now what they ordered then, 'cause everything old is new again. Get out your white suit, your tap shoes and tails. Put it in backwards if forward fails. All the movie stars you thought were long dead are now framed beside your bed. Don't throw the past away. You might need it some rainy day. Dreams can come true again, 'cause everything old is new again. Get out your white suit, your tap shoes and tails, or put it in backwards if forward fails. Or better leave Greta Garbo alone. Be a movie star on your own. Don't throw the past away. You might need it some rainy day. Dreams can come true again, 'cause everything old is new again.
Encore! Oh,
Thank you.
That bordered
And the
on
crowd
marvelous.
roared.
I'll tell
Yes.
you what, I really enjoyed that. How would you like to have your own TV show?
I would love that.
You're hired.
Very good.
Gary will Gary's new show will debut by November. I predict it right here. You saw it first.
He's
folks.
psychic.
Psycho,
He knows.
yes.
He knows. He
I'm the
does.
psycho sidekick.
No, that's me.
The psycho psychic.
That's right.
That's hard to say. The
It's easy,
psycho
actually. Psycho
sidekick.
psychic. The psycho psychic sidekick. Now that would be hard to say.
Oh man, I can't even imagine going there. Listen, I can hardly get some other words out of my mouth without getting turning it into dribble. But anyway, do you have anything else you'd like to do tonight besides sing and dance, juggle, or any other?
No, I have
things
no
we
more
don't know
talent.
about?
I could
more
act.
talent?
I could act.
You
but
could act. You
I
could
don't know.
emote.
That could be boring, but I don't know. It could be good.
Have you ever been in a movie?
I have. Oh, you're gonna love this. It's called
I hit
Little.
pay dirt.
It's called Little Girl Big T's. If you Google my name.
Little Girl Big T's.
Yes, it was from 1976, I believe, in New York City. Yes, my friend Jody Dye was the lead in it. They did a whole spread in Penthouse magazine.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Were you the centerfold?
No. I was just at the beginning of the movie. They cut all my hair off. I was not amused. But
Really?
I had to look like I was 12 or 14 or something
Wow.
like that, and which was easy at that time. Not anymore.
But you did a song and or a dance?
Oh no!
It was
I was in the
strictly
front of a
dialogue.
Jeep. Yeah, it was a movie about the kidnapping of Patty Hearst,
I remember
and
that.
in that along those lines, in the B vein.
Mhm.
But that's one of my claims to fame. Yes.
Well, hey, you're a step up from me. I've never been in a movie yet, but I keep trying. I actually have an agent.
Oh, it's going to happen.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm the psycho psychic.
It's
I know
a
these things.
psycho-psychic.
I know these things.
That could be a show, the Psycho
Yeah.
Psychic,
Well, it could happen.
with Gary Caston.
Oh, we couldn't tell the name though. 'Cause that's-
Well, look, man, it's been a pleasure, and I'll join you on the 21st.
Yes.
And I'm
Highlands Theater, Highlands, North Carolina.
Yes, and I'm very happy to hear that the King is going to make an appearance.
Elvis will be in the building. He is fabulous. His name is Don Sepulveda, and he won Star Search.
Really?
Yes, back in the day, and he's wonderful. He's got charted songs in Nashville, and he's a wonderful performer and a wonderful person.
Cool.
So be there or be square.
Yeah, folks, don't forget Highlands, North Carolina. It's really a beautiful spot.
And you'll
from
be,
what I
Dennis
heard.
will be there too.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll
It's
be
true.
opening the second act, actually.
Perfect.
I'll be looking for somebody to saw in half.
I'm going
That's
to
another
run.
story.
I need all my parts.
Yes, okay.
And my expanding brain.
Yes. Well, folks, this part of the show has been brought to you by It's a Growing Brain, right? And I hope you'll check it out on eBay and make our first guest very wealthy.
Spaceyhost.biz.
Spaceyhost.biz. And don't forget the little finger puppet.
No
All right.
speaking
We'll see you next month, same time, same place, with some of the same guests. So mark it down on your calendar.
Wave. Wave.
We've run out of guests. We're just
Wave.
going to keep refurbishing these
Wave.
people. Oh, wave. Wave. I thought you meant wait. Okay, bye. We had a great time. Hope you did too. See ya.
Hey everybody, this is Johnny Van Zandt from Leonard Skinner. You're listening to America Hearts Radio. Want to be a big supporter of our troops and their families, and American Hearts Radio is too, so support them. God bless everybody, and God bless the USA. Free brothers!
Hey everybody, this is Dennis Aloia, host of Keepin' It Real, a live television web show that interviews different people from all walks of life the second Tuesday of every month, live from Atlanta, Georgia. I wanted to make you folks out there aware of a great other show called Comics on Parole on our network, AmericanHeartsRadio.com, or you can find us on HarmonyBooking.com. And Comics on Parole is hosted by a very good friend of mine, Mr. Dan Glazer. Very funny fellow. Introduces a lot of new comedians, and we're always at the cutting edge of entertainment. One of the comedians recently went on a national show after interviewing with Mr. Glazer, and it's very spontaneous. It's a lot of fun. Please consider watching Comics on Parole with Dan Glazer at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, the first and the third Tuesday of every month, and you'll be glad you did. He's got some great guests every week. Thanks for joining us, and look forward to having you join us very soon during the live performances. Take care now. Bye-bye.